Jonesy 2-1 win away at Abbey Hey. How's that feel?
Brilliant. Yeah, really good. I thought the lads were, to a man, exceptional. I think we had lots of opportunities in the first half to stretch away from Abbey Hey and didn't quite finish our chances, and then second half we kind of hung on at times, but then Joe came on the pitch in like two incredible calm finishes from a lad that maybe many people would be wondering why he's in the squad, but he gives everything all of the time. He's a fantastic asset to the group with his attitude, and he just showed today that he can win his football matches as well. So really happy. There's been lots of positives in the first 4 games, but obviously as a manager I can't talk about that too much when we're losing. And today I think we stepped up a gear a little bit and everybody put a proper shift in, and there was lots of good quality as well. So yeah, obviously I'm happy, and 3 points hopefully kind of like kicks us on a little bit.
Just away from the result, there was a lot more fluid going forward today. We were creating a lot of chances in the first half. Second half was a bit different. We sort of ground that in a little bit, but still, even later on, especially when Joe come on, there was the connection up there. But in the first half, Adam as well was linking up really well with Charlie and Pinny. Just seems to be flowing a little bit more today.
Yeah, we spoke to them about the game and what we expected in terms of mindset and attitude, and there's, it's us v the world, isn't it? Like it's us, the Isle of Man, versus people who have lots more resources, and like let's just do our best. And if we've done our best, then we can hold our heads up high, and win, lose or draw, we're in a good place. And I think at times maybe they try and do a little bit more, and their best is just what the team needs them to do, not necessarily what they can do all of the time. So we also, I spoke to him about, can I swear? Am I allowed to swear? Yeah. At the Sport Awards last year, Cav was talking, and his attitude is fuck it, like just fuck it, like just give it a go. Like what's the worst that could happen? So that was the team talk. Just fuck it, just give it a go. Like free yourselves up, just go and play, go and enjoy yourselves, go and do the things that we're good at, and then when we don't have the ball, work hard and make sure you give them very few goal scoring opportunities. And I thought we did that, and I thought certainly going forward we looked a little bit more, as you say, fluid, and that's not because we've worked on loads, it's just a mindset, and hopefully the lads can keep that mindset in the weeks ahead.
Just at the other end there, obviously Al and Jamie, the sort of quite used to playing together, but Big Ben come back in as well. Thought he was really good today, really confident.
He made 2 brilliant saves, one early on in the second half down to his right, which he had no right to make, to be honest. And was faultless. Like it's great. Like we think so much of Ben, and last couple of seasons he's had tricky moments at times. So I'm just made up for him that he's part of a winning result, and he's contributed to that with his decision making and kicking and the saves and key moments. So yeah, that they needed that. I think everybody needed that, and I'm really happy for them, and I'm happy for the supporters that got to see it, and hopefully there's many more of them over the season. Yeah,
just a final word on the fans there, because we saw shirts off from a couple of them. We saw limbs in the away end, which is entertaining when Pete and Yash were involved anyway.
Yeah, that's not a great sight.
But just a final word, fans, because they've travelled over us today as well, and just the commitment that they're showing.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I can understand when they get a little bit frustrated if we're not winning games. But also, I had a number of people message me through the week with support, which is great. And I know when I went around and did all the road shows before the club was set up, everyone who I spoke to thought this club should be about young lads and should be about giving opportunities to young players, and we're in that place now. Like with the squad that we've got, that very much is the squad that we've got, with some older experienced heads around. So hopefully the fans stick with them, hopefully the wider community can get behind them, because these young kids are they're very capable and very good, and hopefully people can get behind them and drive them on to better performances and more points on the board, because it's much easier to do that when you've got a load of people that'll keep shouting no matter what's going on, and it's much harder to do, especially in a small community, when everything's under a microscope and you're getting criticised left, right and centre. So they're young lads, they've got a lot of development to do, a lot of progress to make, and I hope that everybody can get behind them and help them to get to be the players in the team that we all believe they're capable of being.
Josie, cheers, and well done.
Cheers.